Yeah, I'll keep posting you over the feedlot matters. Um, Cattle feedlot is a good project. I have said that so many times. But some of you people have been asking me, what makes more money, like in goats and cattle feedlots? Always my answer have been very clear that cattle feedlots makes more money, but the cost of investment is too big. So cattle feedlot needs a lot of money to start. Why? Because you have to apply many tons and tons of feeds, of which that needs a lot of money as well. And but it is a period. The good thing with it, or how it makes money, let's say if I buy, like, this animal, let's take an example of this. um, if it is having like maybe 300 kilos, I buy it maybe at 5,000 or 6,000 live weight. So after buying it, I bring it, then I give it the feeds. Those are the grasses that I always talk about. So after bringing it, after feeding them, the weight it puts on, that is my profit. If this guy doesn't add on, that means I'm not making business. So that means we also have to be specific with which breeds are we putting in, because we are looking at the capability of an animal. What can it convert per day when it is given feeds in plenty? You get it? So that's why we always have to look at the Brahman, we have to look at the Borans. But back to my statement, what makes more money? Here, whatever you add on is your profit. Let's say if you got an animal and that animal was around 300 kilos, then if it is adding on, let's say 2 kilos per day, that means in 1 month, it should have added 60 kilos. The second month, 60 kilos. In the third month, that is 60 kilos. So that is around 180 kilos. That is your additional like kilos it has added on. So that means if it eats like maybe money for 60 kilos, the balance is your profit. So you'll be having the balance of maybe 120. So if you're selling each at 120, 120 times, let's say 6,000, that means each cow in 3 months, it can give you a profit of 720. Let's say if you have like maybe 400 cows, we just multiply by 400 cows. And you know what it means? You'll be getting like 288. If those animals were adding on, let's say 1 kilo, because we have calculated, let's say 2 kilos. But if it is adding on 1 kilo, just divide by 2 and know that 400 cows can give you a profit of 144 millions in 3 months. So that is what I was trying to explain. So this makes more money, but your cost of investment is too big. Like for people like me, poor hamiisi, and my other poor youth, it is an ideal project, but we cannot afford to have the capital that can do this kind of work. But we can do the goats, because goats are cheaper to establish, they are easy to feed, they are easy to manage. You get it? We might not be able to afford spending all this money for the feedlot. But since the idea is there, there is some people who have capacity. We need more people who have capacity to do this kind of business. You get it? So that is my take. We would do this, but we cannot afford to have the money to do this. But we can have the money to do the goat farming. So come with me, the camera guy, to see what I'm trying to explain to you. So whenever I go into a feedlot, this is what we look at. I want you to look at the stomachs of these guys. You see what we want? We always look at what they call the body scores. So if you're ranging this animal into a body score system, this could be 4 out of 5. You get it? By the time it makes, let's say, a body score 5 out of 5, you cannot even know where the neck is, where the stomach is, but it will be round. But you see, the feedlot now, it's really working And today what I'm going to do is actually doing the assessment. I'm going to do the assessment and see whether my feeding is perfect by going back and weigh the animals, know the initial cages that we dropped the animals in the feedlot and what they have right now. Then I will divide by the number of days or weeks that they have spent in the feedlot. So you come and show these guys. This is my interest, so I think you can see this guy is putting on the muscles. He's putting on the muscles and the quarters. You see what we want. So these animals have picked up. You can see we are clocking to 3 weeks when we have put these animals in. You can see this is a cross of Charolais. You see how it performs, and that is a cemento. I think you see how it performs. It's not bad at all. We will move it. You can see. And when you look at the breeds that picks more, those are the breeds which are beef breeds. And you know, look at more of the conversion of those breeds. They will give you results very well. So you guys, this is just feedlot A. We have B, we have C, and we have E. The project is moving on. That is the update I wanted to give you. Thank you very much. Let me show well.